Well, son of a bitch. Okay. I couldn't help it. I could not help myself. Of course, tonight is an off night. I'm sure that you guys saw the post that was left earlier by my cohort, evil minion slash best buddy, old pal, Josh. He is doing well. We still have concerns in general about health, so on and so forth. This is usually the portion where there's not anybody watching me, but since this is on the official channel, at least let me explain and articulate that. For one, apparently my settings are not saved appropriately. So I wasn't able to use my proper streaming software because what I would have done normally, like I do on that other channel, the Progressive Patriot, that's not what I'm trying to endorse, was do some, watch some new videos that came from, either public freakouts or police activity. Just didn't work out that way. So I figured, hello, what's up, y'all? Just figured I'd step in, just let everybody know. Yes, everybody's okay. Unfortunately, over at Stuck Studios, fucking Comcast is doing its bullshit and has impeded our ability to deliver a show, which would have been an hour ago. So unfortunately, I can't even like default to playing videos and offering commentary. But I'm starting to figure this shit out. Apparently, I can like play video games and blah blah blah. F is going on. What's up, Lewis and Ducks? Hello, hello. This is not the official show. Please don't get the wrong idea. It's just me letting you all know, our adoring family, because that's what you are. That all is well. We're okay. We're going to come at you tomorrow with the fervor. Yeah, Patty. You know what? Oh, and thank you, Patty. Ducks, since you're here, thank you, Ducks. The two out of the three of you here thus far, you have shared last night's episode. It was a lot of fun. It was challenging to deal with hearing everything I said immediately after I said it in an echo on on my headphones. Yeah, the Joker poster, and right above that, there's a Bernie Sanders sticker, which I know you guys are just crazy about him, right? So you know what? Fuck it. I really, really wish so much so that I couldn't help myself and I had to just get live. But the intention was to have at least some fucking police videos that we could break down, have a little fun. I miss the audience, the crowd, having all of you guys together in one place. It really is a place of catharsis and you know unity. What can I say? But I can't figure all that out, unfortunately. I can't really give clearance to our brother Josh for being well enough to come into my home to help me with the settings. And shame on me for having all this technology and software and not knowing how to properly use it. But man, oh man, do I wish. I mean, I could very easily. I have all the settings to go on Progressive Patriot, but I don't want the attention to fall away from stuck in the middle. So with that, I'll just say thanks for holding out with the patience and still tuning in and visiting and being worried about us. We appreciate it. Don't feel compelled to share this little clip of me ranting on my own. I'm too tired anyway to go on, even though there's some specific things that's boiling beneath the surface. But I'm not going to get into that because it'll turn into something that just is not really shaped for the show. So, hey, Sarah, Christina, Brandy, all the beautiful people are here, especially those of you, once again, that share, that have commented. We were very, very proud to see, even though we compiled that show like haphazardly last night, last minute, that we did it with Zoom. Cranston was on Zoom. I was on something called VMix season. There's a bunch of nerd noise. I don't even understand what the fuck I'm talking about. Johnny Five is alive. So yeah, fuck it. Bert, what's up, brother? Nah, Bert, it's just I came on just to let everybody know everybody's alive. Everybody's alive. Josh, we don't know if he's quite out of the bushes. Is that out of the fire? I don't know what terms you crazy kids are using these days, but we're just playing it safe, being cautious. I can't afford to bring that illness into my home. The risk is too great. So, for the sake of safety and sanity, because I don't know how I would do with getting ill and having to stay inside my home for a exorbitant amount of time without going fucking plumb goddamn crazy. Um, yeah, we're just gonna play it safe. That's it. I really wish that I had the system set up so we could watch some videos together and make it a night. But lo and behold, I don't know how to do that on Streamlabs because Eli needs to do his homework. That's it. So fucking A. Fuck. The frustration is real. It's palpable. By God. I'm gonna go be a dork now, read a comic book, play a video game. I don't know, do something before I gotta wake up for work tomorrow. Let's see. Can I think of any jokes? I got one for you. All right, stop me if you heard this one, okay? So I've used this one before, all right? So busted if you've got me here. What do you call what do you call a house that's dressed up? Huh? I'll wait. I'll wait. An address. No. God, that was awful. Jesus. So anyway, but I'm learning that yeah, Twitch, dude. Speaking of that, Bert, I am learning that I can play motherfucking video games. Facebook fucked up, man. I used to be way back when in the old days of 2 years ago or 4 years ago, I would be able to fucking stream shit right from my PlayStation in my VR, add commentary, upload that bitch right here and they took that away. So anyway, I don't know. I got to figure some shit out. But guys, man, we got everybody here. I'm getting all pumped, but I got nothing to deliver. But being really animated, let's test this theory. I have found that if I move my hands around quite a bit while I speak, if I talk with an accent, it seems to retain more of an audience during my little rantathons. I just made that up. I patented rantathon. If you use it, I am suing you each time for at least no less than $1 million. Okay. Okay. Anything interesting happened today? Yes and no. Definitely yes, but nothing I wish to divulge. Some very interesting things happening in the working world, but that's for another day. Hey, wherever you are, Gisley, Saint Clair, uh, what's that? A a prostitute? A prostitute? Where? By God, you have my attention. I am here. I am here. I am ready to see where this goes. Now I'm just doing my thing with the freaking ranting. I'm good at ranting, and I was very proud when Josh said this guy could just go on and talk into a camera for like fucking 48 minutes. I don't know if he was making that like a compliment or, damn it, man. I could like pull up videos and we could watch it together on the no, it's not gonna work, would it? I don't know, let's see. I can always delete the shit show, right? Bert does that shit all the time. He makes Bert Gummer live, everybody. Okay, check that motherfucker out. All right, he's there. He's got his fingers on the pulse, the heartbeat that is America and America's youth. He knows what's cool. He knows all these words that the not the millennials. What do we call it? Generation Y, me, XYZ, LGBT, free. I don't know how many people did I just offend. All right, so let's do now. You know what? I've done this before with my whole Biden glitch video. You know what? Amazingly, that was the day that I learned you can take a title and just put a thumbnail picture of you holding up a phone and make the title really, really provocative, like "The Biden glitch discovered." And that shit got a lot of fucking views, not from subscribers either. So I was just like kind of befuddled. And boy, it is tempting. It's tempting to make clickbait because I know it'll bring all the motherfuckers over here. It'll bring all the YouTubers to the yard. I don't know. So yeah, so I should actually retitle this whole fucking rant, the big disappointment that it is, as "Truth Unveiled: The Real Epstein Island." Yeah, that's what I'll do. Yeah. Speaking of, okay, so you know what? I fuck it. I feel a rant coming on. I brought up this point yesterday during the show, during the official actual show. All right, remember? Hey, what's up, Kenneth? Remember Ghislaine Maxwell, guys? Right? You know, as a matter of fact, because I can't help but notice. And while I'm speaking right now, guys, bear with me. I'm doing a search. I keep wondering and wondering. So why not do something about the wondering and curiosity, right? I'm sorry to say because I don't. Well, you know what? Fuck it. I don't care how I come off. All right. Yes, there's some conspiracies that I entertain or that I just being skeptical. And never forget, it's those three-lettered agencies that created the term so that you would already be painted as a fucking madman and or lunatic and not taken seriously. So let me look into the latest that I can possibly find about the fucking monster that is Ghislaine Maxwell. I hope she's being tortured to death. Ghislaine Maxwell. Okay, so I got something, whoa, 6 hours ago. See, right now, while everything that's fucking happening in the world is happening and being reported on, the Rittenhouse trial and the C word that ends with the D, I think you can figure that out, and the little ouchie, jabby, blabby. While that's happening, people are still reporting on Ghislaine Maxwell. What do I have here? Let me read some of these headlines. Let me also take into account how recent they are. 1 hour ago, 6 hours ago, 1 day ago, feds refused to offer Ghislaine Maxwell a plea deal. That was 2 days ago, according to the Daily Beast. Okay, I'll take it. Oh, yeah, let me stay animated for the sake of entertainment because I know people don't like looking at still objects. Or maybe I just have, what is that thing that Michael J. Fox has? Yeah, yeah, you know what? He would make a killer podcaster, wouldn't he? Because he'd be sitting there and you'd be like, yo, man, he's over there. Now he's over there. Holy shit. So if I just act like I have, no offense to people with Parkinson's, if I act like I have Parkinson's, maybe you guys will find it very entertaining. All right. Anyway, stay serious. This is serious reporting. So I'm just gonna go to Reuters. We're gonna go hit the ball rolling, run with that. I don't fucking know. All right. Let me see. Ghislaine Maxwell. Wait. There's a headline that I just passed, and I want to read it. Ghislaine Maxwell loses key rulings ahead of trial for Jeffrey Epstein sex crime case, and then the one I'm gonna click from Reuters 6 hours ago. Ghislaine Maxwell's jail conditions rival Hannibal Lecter's, her lawyer says. Mr. Lawyer, please don't try to make anybody, not a single fucking soul, feel bad for the monster that is Ghislaine, fucking fuck you is her name, Maxwell. Okay. I don't even know if I want to click that article. Or maybe I could take some pleasure knowing that she is in such a dilapidated lack of luxury. I bet you her definition of Hannibal Lecter's chambers is not getting fucking room service by fucking children. You know, what can I say? So let's see. I can let's I'm gonna go with loses key rulings ahead. Let me see. Let me see. Okay. I know she's tucked away. I hope they provide some evidence. Is it too much to ask? I don't think it's a breach of anybody's trust or public or their privacy for that matter. You know, look at the Patriot Act to ask to be able to see and look in on like real fucking monsters, people that have done crimes against humanity, especially children. So let me see. And again, I wish I had a setup where you guys could see what I see. All right, let me check this out real quick. Let's see. And they have key points. Thank goodness. All right. This is 1 day ago. A judge ruled that prosecutors can refer to accusers of Ghislaine Maxwell. See, I'm thinking about the wordplay like that they're using with like Kyle Rittenhouse's trial, right? How the judge was like, "Don't call those fucking scumbags, looters, and arsonists victims." And here we're calling the children accused. I don't know. Is that legal jargon? Because at this point in the game here, we know pretty much she's guilty. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. A judge ruled that prosecutors can refer to accusers. Can we change that one little word, please? Of Ghislaine Maxwell as victims. Oh, I should read before I start ranting, huh? But then again, I wouldn't have all this fluff time. At the British socialite's trial, they still refer to her as a British, call her a monster. Please do that in the next sentence. Do that thing. On charges of procuring underage girls to be sexually abused by Jeffrey Epstein. I wish they would add that she also partook in the very acts I watched all the documentaries and heard the victims' statements. They are sickening. If you really want to get invested in it, go ahead. You're going to get sick. Um, I think it's just for the sake of knowing the truth and the extent that the human condition can go to be monsters. Go ahead and look into these victims when they were, and they will forever be victims. My utmost respect for all of those women that and boys. I'm actually, I know because of Kevin Spacey that there were boys involved. Fun fact, guys, Kevin Spacey apparently was so rough at Epstein Island, where it was normal to rape children, that other participants and celebrities and the elite and that fucking Prince guy that was there from Britain that they want to not disavow, that they deny, even though there's an actual picture that cannot be refuted. They found Kevin Spacey to be too aggressive. How bad do you have to be to, like, at a fucking child raping island? There's that one guy. How bad you gotta be to be like, whoa, yo, man, just let's take it easy over on. It's hard to make jokes about this shit. Take it easy on whipping that fucking 6-year-old. Check out fucking Kevin Spacey over there going all bonkers, bro. That dude's wild. Like, I heard story, and remember, let's go with hearsay, okay, but the reports are pretty fucking concrete. Spacey was a monster. They're all monsters, but amongst the monsters, they found him to be too fucking aggressive, and they kept their distance. And that's that kind of, just hearing the news that Spacey was a part of this fucking thing really sucks, because I was a huge Spacey fan, like, of his acting. American Beauty, Kaiser Sose, Usual Suspects, but you put that aside when it comes to dealing with fucking monsters. Oh, and Cosby got out, right? So yeah, I guess if you're rich, rape is pretty much okay. If you got the money. Let's see what happens out with Alec Baldwin. Staying on point. This is the magic of ranting. The next key point. Federal Judge Allison Nathan also ruled that Maxwell's accusers, you just said you call them victims. Why are you using the same fucking word? So I'll do it for you. Federal Judge Allison Nathan also ruled out that Maxwell's victims can have their identities kept anonymous during the trial. I respect that. Epstein, a former friend of, oh man, really, well, okay, remember, if it's true, it's true, and it is true. Epstein, a former friend of ex-presidents Donald Trump and Bill Clinton. One thing I'd like to point out: Bill Clinton was seen at the very island. I'm not defending one or the other, and I've always found it fucking disgusting and suspect that Trump and Epstein had a friendship. I followed that narrative all the way as far as I could, but there's no eyewitnesses on that island, like the guy that was helping build the foundation, and he left after somebody that was working on the island that lived in that area asked this guy, and this is on the documentary, you have a daughter, like, why are you here? And that disturbed this man enough to where he thought about his family, and he decided to get the fuck out and not take any more money, not help build this place. Trump, as I understand it, Epstein got caught, and things got disturbing and too hot at the Trump hotel, and Trump said, you're out of here. Although they were friends for some time, and I can't just wave my fucking hand and ignore that. That would be disingenuous, and I don't believe in that. All right, so former friends, do two presidents. That's what you get when you have a bunch of fucking money. At one time dated Maxwell. No shit. Who also acted as his property manager. Give me something juicy. So Judge Monday ruled that prosecutor, I'm not going to fucking repeat that line. Manhattan federal court judge, we already did that. Can you give me something new? Defense lawyers also lost their bid to be allowed to suggest at trial that prosecutors only filed charges against Maxwell because of press coverage. They're going to go with the fucking, oh, they try to go with, it's on the media, so, fuck that. It's at least, at least, here I can say the media's kind of done their fucking job. Yeah, the media has reported on the monstrous facts of the shit that went down to fucking kids. Okay, the judge overruled the bullshit because of press coverage about Epstein and his alleged misdeeds with her. You fucking kidding me right now? Also, Monday, prosecutors said they had not made any plea offer to Maxwell, such as one in which she would admit guilt to some criminal conduct. And there's a link right here. So I could probably find out exactly what she's admitting guilt to, and I'm interested. In exchange for an agreement that prosecutors would seek a less severe punishment than she might get if she were to be convicted at trial. Can we collectively, like, no matter all the distractions and everything that we're oversaturated with the constant fucking revolving door of media madness, can we just stay consistent on this, even with the Rittenhouse trial going on and all that? Can we just keep let the powers that be know we're still watching? All right, people are reporting on this. I don't see this shit on my news feed. I don't see it paraded or spoken about. So this is where we, the people, got to do our fucking part, do our due diligence, so to speak. Prosecutors also said Maxwell likewise had not asked for a plea deal. Likewise, what the fuck? Okay. I have not committed any crime. That's what Maxwell said. 59 years old. That's moot. I have not committed any crime. Firing squad would be too good for you, you fucking cunt. Um, as said to Nathan as she confirmed that revelation at the hearing, which dealt with a raft of issues in advance of her trial. Didn't they like find her trying to flee? All right, due to begin with opening arguments on November 29th. That's coming around the corner, kids. Keep your eyes on the prize, people. Oh, look at that. So the picture at the very bottom is Trump and Epstein. The video that you see all too commonly of them, all shoulder to shoulder, buddy buddy. Why do they want to nail that point home? How about Bill Clinton, who was at the fucking island, like seen doing some fuck shit, and on the list multiple times, the flight list, the flight logs. The hearing came on the same day that Barclays announced its CEO, who cares about this, stepping down, blah, blah, blah. Banking regulators. The officials are investigating how this has nothing to do with it. Epstein, 66, died